Chat, we had an epic mail call today. We got in a NSD-RC, the RS2500 servo. So we're gonna be installing that. Servo horn, got more stickers. What else did we get? Got quite a few GPM parts, so that way we can go ahead and toss those on. And then also too, my warranty return for my GoPro came back in, so I'll be able to get more content up on the channel for that. So yeah, let's go ahead and start wrenching. Actually first, let's get the heater going. Welcome everybody, welcome. Welcome. Let's see here. Thank you everybody for being here. Nice RC. Welcome back, RC kids. Thank you for being here. If you guys got any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll do my best to try and show you guys everything with the RC as possible. This is the Axial SCX6. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night so far, or afternoon, I guess, depending on where you're at. What scale is the 6 scale? I think they're actually on sale right now too. We got all these nice and fresh. I got these. I got some new GPM parts. So I got some front shock towers. I got some rear shock towers, and then I got a front strut or a rear strut mount, and then a front strut mount. They sent over some stickers, so we'll take a look at those in a little bit. Yep, SCX6 6 scale. Do I have a TRX4? I don't have a TRX4, but I do have an FMS LC80. I got this one right here, which is the LC80. This is FMS, it's technically 18th scale. Then I also have this one, which is also 18th scale, but it's a little bit bigger. I believe this is the Chevy flatbed. Real nice truck. $1,000 plus. Stephen Walling, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Stephen Walling. What's my favorite RC? Right now it's this. It's SCX6. That's my favorite RC. Yeah, Montana 406. Yeah, it's trust me, it's past $1,000 as of right now. Well past it, actually. Do I have any bashers? You know what? That's the one thing I don't really have is a lot of bashers. I do have. I can't get it off the shelf, but I have an Arma Infraction 6S, which is, I guess, a basher. So the only thing I don't like is that this is a pain in the butt to get these nuts in here. Do I have an RC boat? I do have an RC boat. Let me see if I can get that one down. Let me try to get the screw in and I'll get it down. Do I do any rock crawling competitions? I do. I usually do a lot of the smaller scale stuff. I don't usually do a lot of the bigger stuff. I just got this truck not too long ago, but I would like to do some SCX6 competitions. But there just isn't a lot of them where I'm from. Yeah, I do a lot of 24th scale comps. I do a lot of those. Is Team Associated still in business? Yes, they are. Yeah, they're actually doing pretty good right now, actually. They have played a lot of RC cars in the next 30 years, in the last 30 years. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much they've evolved. Yeah, Team Associated is definitely still is at the top, I would say. How often do I drive my RC cars? I would say that I drive them probably like a couple times a week. Not as much as I would like to. I honestly prefer just working on them. I honestly prefer just working on them more than anything. But I try and at least do once a week. Tamiya is still good for, or is still in the top, but not really that much for racing. I mean, there's some Tamiya stuff that is racing, but for the most part, I mean, it's more so just model kits and stuff like that people put together. It's not a lot of that stuff anymore, or it's not a lot of racing. Would I like to have an X Max? I would like either an XRT, a Max, which is like the size above the Mini Max. It's in between the Mini Max and the X Max, or I'd like to have a Sledge. I think I would like to have a Sledge the most. broken RC? Yes, I've broken many. Axial, yeah, those are all good. Red Cat has actually been making a name for themselves with crawler stuff lately. It's pretty impressive actually. Yeah, you know that's one thing I don't have. I don't own any. I don't own any Traxxas crawlers actually. I own a lot of their parts, the Traxxas crawler parts, because I'm able to modify them and retrofit them in order to fit. But yeah, I don't own any. I don't own any Traxxas crawlers. An RC channel? Well, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate it. Is that gas powered? This is not gas powered. This is my gas powered one is actually up on the shelf. Let's see, can I show you guys without breaking my camera? Ooh. Okay, so that's my boat, and then that's the gas one right there, the big blue one. And then that is my Traxxas UDR right here. And then Armament and Fraction 6S. That's the Traxxas, what is that? Is that my slash? That's my slash. And then I got a bunch of other bits and bobs. I have an RC tour collection on my channel actually. If you guys do want to check that out at some point. But I haven't updated it yet for the for 2020, I think it's 2024 or 2023. So yeah, the Red Cat Fusion is very, very, very nice. A lot of people, I think the guy that ran that stock at the last crawler competition I went, he won. He won it stock for the stock class, but no, it's very nice. Thank you, I appreciate that. Where did I get the power tool adapter? I got those from EcoPower. What is my fast? Hey, Tiny RC guy, welcome back. Appreciate it. My fastest is my Armament and Fraction 6S. I think stock you can get that thing up to like 70 or 80. Supposedly you can do 90 stock if you up the gearing. I haven't tried it yet. I just use that more like bashing, power sliding, and drifting and stuff like that. Yeah, that's my fastest. But I'm more so into crawling. I'm not good at really racing. I have that max, or not the max slash, but I have like the regular Traxxas slash 4x4, and I use that for clay dirt track racing, but I'm not very good at it. Yeah, thank you, RC. I appreciate that. This is the only bad part about having a workshop and then also doing a Q&A live stream, is that I get distracted either by both. I either am distracted by the live stream or I'm distracted by working on my car. So I apologize if I'm not attentive. Wrenching on cars, I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to have you back. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, we got in a bunch of parts today for the SCX6. So I was able to, so I was like, you know what, let's do a live stream. Do I work on these for customers or just myself? I don't do it for customers. If somebody wants me to do work on stuff for them, I can, but I usually just do them all for myself, and I just do it for the channel, and then just do it to post videos and whatnot. Just finished work. What am I doing to the rig? Nice, nice. Yeah, I know. I just finished work. I had to run to the post office. I had an issue with my packages because they just didn't want to deliver them, I guess. So I had to go ahead and figure that out. So that was fun. But right now I am just working on these guys. I got a bunch of GPM parts, so I'm installing all the GPM stuff right now. Small upgrades, yeah. I told myself that I wasn't gonna do any of the aluminum stuff that I'm doing right now, but GPM ended up having a pretty big sale, so I was like, you know what, might as well hop in and do that. Okay, that is done. Let's move on to the rear of the vehicle. Why reverse doesn't respond to the remote? Try putting new batteries in it. I've had that issue before. Try putting new batteries in it, and if it doesn't work, your ESC might be fried, and you just have to go buy a new one at the store. It's like $30. It's not that expensive. What does the body look like for this RC? I'll show you. Diff covers, weights in the wheels. I have the brass hexes on, but those don't really add much. And then I do have brass diff covers. I got those on, and then I also have these were expensive. These were $150. These are the Power Hobby brass C hubs and brass knuckles too. So I got those on there. It's a lot of weight, and then we also got this guy in the mail too. So this is going to heavily increase that. The steering, I should say. There was something I was gonna grab. I don't know. Give this man a like. Master RC, what's up, man? How are you doing? I am putting on some new GPM upgrades for the SCX6. No, what up, Urban Legend? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I used to do weight all the way around. I don't believe in doing weight just in the front. I mean, you can. A lot of competition crawlers do, but I mean, really the way the weight is set up is you want an equal dispersion. You really want an equal dispersion of weight left to right on a vehicle. So like, since I added in the ESC and then everything and the receiver and all that stuff over here, I'm gonna put in my battery over here for my servo. That way it just kind of helps better disperse the weight. Front to rear, your ratio, some people do like 70-30% weight ratio. It really just depends on what you're doing. It's kind of hard because I typically like to have a little bit more weight in the rear. So that way when I'm going up an incline and my vehicle is having trouble gaining traction, having just that little bit of extra weight can help dig a little bit deeper and go up. It's really all preference. I mean, you can ask that question to a lot of other people, and you'd probably get a different answer. But really, it's just preference. Sometimes I add too much weight in the rear, and that hurts me. Like on my mini competition crawlers, it's really low. I do have a Tacoma. A 3-hour phone call with Horizon. Is it good news or is it bad news? Oh, Horizon's been horrendous with it. Let's see, what did I order? I ordered wheels I ordered wheels, tires, and a new body for the NASCAR. And the wheels and tires shipped out immediately, and I got it within like 2 days. But the body took like 2 months. It was crazy. Yeah, Horizon does not keep their stuff together. And plus, since Horizon owns Hobbytown now, when you go on the website, the inventory is different. So you can go on Horizon and it'll say in stock. Then you go to Hobbytown and it'll be in stock. Then you get an email saying it's out of stock. It's horrible. Took 2 months also. Yeah, it sucks. What year's my Tacoma? You have a 2019. Oh, nice. Yeah, mine's a 2024. I just upgraded to the new 2024. But yeah, Legend. The good news is that the local club right by me, they are actually doing Friday night races now. So they're doing super stock, and then modified. So it'll be fun. It's like the only place within like 30 miles that is doing something for it. So I'm pretty happy that somebody's doing something, because I bought that thing and I thought that clubs and just people would start, doing stuff with them and all that, and haven't heard a single peep. I made 3 videos on it, and basically all I did was buy it to make those videos. So, I mean, it kind of stinks that, not a lot of other people or doing stuff with them. I know if you go down more in like the south, where it's a little bit more warmer, but up here in the Midwest, it's so cold right now that no one's doing anything unless it's indoors. RC world is dead, non-existent. So -8 degrees Celsius, that is 26 degrees, I think, 26 degrees here. We were down in the 20 degree Fahrenheit. So probably like -10, yeah, we're probably -10 Celsius, because I'm in Michigan, so I'm not too far away from Canada. I actually only live a couple miles from Canada, actually, so yeah, it warmed up yesterday and today, and it's like been 50 out, but apparently it's supposed to drop back down to like the 20s in a couple days. 17.6. Oh yeah, I was way off, but I mean, yeah, that's cold. That's cold. There's more parts. I'm from Michigan. Oh, shit. Give me 1 second, chat. If you could please pardon me. I think I installed something in upside down. You need just a clutch sitting on that. You're in Utah and it's 100 degrees in the summer. 110? Wow. Oh, you bought a secondhand Kyosho Blizzard? Nice. There's a good brush. I think Fury Tech makes it. I don't know. But make it brushless. And then if you go to Defender Customs on Facebook, he's got a sick siren light for it. It's so sweet. I really want to get it to add a plow to it. But speaking of plows, so I got this. And then the idea is to have this guy with that on there. I don't know. I'm still working it out, but yeah. Yeah, check that out. I don't know if the Defender's if the Defender custom guy, if he actually sells his stuff, he might. But there's a couple sweet siren lights out there, and do the brushless setup for it. Because the brush is cool if you're in like that much or a little less of snow. But if you actually want to put it in like some actual deep stuff, yeah, definitely do the brushless. And we'll see the body. It's huge. Let's see, what else am I missing here? It looks small. Well, I mean, I'm also a really big guy, so I mean, trust me, when I tell you that it's pretty large, it's pretty large. And then I broke my light bar for it, so I gotta get that back on. Orange accents, thank you. Yeah, so you got the motor, and then you got the chassis brace. Oops. Motor, chassis brace, and then I got some of these GPM aluminum accents here. Do I weld the small application stuff? No, I don't have a welder yet. How much do you charge to put them together? I haven't put them together for anybody, but if I usually help people. I always like to instruct people on how to do stuff themselves, so that way they can learn how to you do stuff and put stuff together, take stuff apart. So I usually don't charge you, but if you want help putting it together, I can help you and I can upload videos. But I don't like to take people's money for that type of stuff because I want you to be able to learn yourself. Took up the entire. Yeah, I mean it's crazy because like it's such a big car, but since I'm so big, I mean it's still as big as like my torso. So I mean it's pretty large. Oh, you don't want to learn? You just want to build some dope car? I can also do that too. If the money's green, I don't judge. You got a 1/8 scale? Nice. What 8 scale is it? Creighton? What brand bitch do I have? They're the Eco Power, so it's that brand. Eco Power. You can find them on A-Main Hobbies. Oh, you made yourself a trailer for your RC boat? I need to, because the RC boat and this are the same scale, even though they're not. Because this is the boat, and this is supposed to be 6 scale, that's supposed to be 6 scale, but in real life, this should actually be like half the size of it's like an actual 6 scale. But this boat is wicked awesome. Hey, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been it's been tough with with all the stuff. I don't fly. That's the one thing I don't do. I'll jump in. I don't fly because if I fly it, I'm gonna break it. You know what? Never did one mod on the boat. Never did one mod. It's perfectly fine the way it is. The only thing I would say is get a better waterproof receiver box because there is no self-righting on it. So when you flip it and you take on water, actually go to my channel, wrenching, go to my channel, and there's actually a video of me sinking it in the river, and I had to go in and get it. That sucked, but everything took on water. All the electronics survived, but water got inside the receiver box, and the receiver was waterlogged. But everything else, and even the receiver actually was perfectly fine. So it's very fun. I think there might be a sale on it right now. It's expensive for what it is. If you can go on, some people like it's too expensive for what it is. I'm not paying $600 for a boat that doesn't have self-righting. Regardless, you shouldn't own an RC boat if you can't swim. That's just gonna be my opinion. And if you have to go for a swim, put on a life jacket or make sure somebody's there with you. It's just part of it. I mean, like when your crawlers get stuck in the mud, you're gonna go into the mud and get them. And when your boat flips, you're going to water and get it. And, you know, again, that might sound a little crazy, but that's just the way it is. Okay, so I need I swear there was something else I was going to do to this car, and I completely forgot. Oh, I forgot a screw. How many servos have I broke? Okay, I wouldn't say 0. I broke, per se that I broke, like me doing something to it, 0. This EcoPower one is really good, but it's brushed motor. It's not brushless, and that's where this one comes in. I am a brand ambassador for EcoPower, and I will always recommend their products. I mean, that's what the majority of my tools are, and actually almost all my servos are EcoPower. But with the 5th scale stuff, I had to rob this out of my my low C5T, which is my big gas powered one. I had to rob that from the steering servo. Hey, thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna use that for the coffee in the morning. I get a coffee every morning. I appreciate that. You're the first person to donate, so I really do appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah. I've never broken one, but if you want cheap and really good servos, definitely go EcoPower. Their 24 scale servos are fantastic, 10 scale are fantastic. I actually put all 10 scale servos in all my vehicles. I really do appreciate that wrenching. So yeah, they're really good, but going back to this, you just get so much more power and so much more torque out of this servo. I mean, it is expensive. This is $250 just for the servo, where this servo right here, I think is only 100 or less than. You do really need to run it on a BEC, which is what I did in order to really waken it up and, you know, get the extra power out of it. But I'm pretty sure, here, let's see, torque, no, it's all in kilograms. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, 1,520 ounce-inches of torque at 8.4 volts. That is insane. That's not even 3S. It's a little bit above 2S, because 2S is 7.4. So this at 8.4 volts is 1,500 ounce-inches, whereas this at 8.4 volts I think is like 860. So you're darn near getting twice the amount of torque at the same voltage with this one rather than this one. But this also costs it costs 2.5 times the amount. So I mean, really, price price comes into, it's NSDRC. Price comes into play, and like I said, I'll always recommend Eco Power servos. But my thing is that since I robbed this one out of my other car, do I have any winches? I don't have any winches, but since I robbed this one out of my other car, I need to get a servo for that one anyways. So I was like, you know, might as well put this one back in my other car and then just get the upgraded one because I am going to do some competitions with this. The Reef servo was $449 USD. Yeah, which is insane. Tell me I stripped it. Dang nabbit. Hopefully I didn't strip it. Do I clean my RC stuff? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a really good servo for $500, but I mean, I'm pretty sure that this has the same exact specs as the other one for 500. I mean, I love Reefs. I mean, I use the Reefs 24 scale, my micro competition crawler, and it's really good. How do I clean mine? You're not supposed to. I power wash them. You just, so like my gas powered one, I just put a plastic bag over the intake and then I just clog some of the open ports and I just power wash it. And then same thing with the electronic stuff. I just put a bag over like the ESC and the motor and just power wash it. I don't put it on like super high pressure, but just enough to like knock off that stuff. Because if you just use a regular hose, it's never gonna get clean. So, yeah. All right, chat, I'm gonna have to end this. I just stripped a screw, so I knew that was gonna happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this chat. Thank you everyone for being here. Wrenching on Cars, thank you again for being here and just, you know, supporting the channel. The WD-40, yeah. Can you add an RC engine to it? Maybe. Thank you guys again. I should have another video being posted this week at some point. I don't know if it's gonna be RC or truck stuff, but whether or not I should have another one. I just uploaded one yesterday too, so if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Thank you again, everyone. If you guys want to see more of the trucks and everything like that on my channel, please go check it out, and thank you guys again.